So when we think about the challenges and opportunities associated with adopting digital technologies, we often immediately jump to those technology gaps. What are the information management solutions that we need to put in place, and how do we, deliver the data granularity that's needed for each particular use case, and manage the variable complexities across, the models and the information that's coming in, and the data flows and rates, and the data continuity that might be associated with that, and format standards and network capacity to be able to take on all these IoTs and funnel it through satellite comm systems. And so there's all of these really interesting technology areas that we can address. But the adoption of the technology isn't just about the technology. You need to have business solutions that really help support this evolutionary process that we're all under. And some of our default waterfall procurements, where we set out requirements and deliverables, sometimes decades ahead of when you actually build them, deliver them, and then operate that system. How do we then integrate the changes that are needed to evolve into this more digitally enabled solution going forward? How do our fleet management strategies impact how data flows from builder to operator to maintainer? And so there's just lots of different ways in which just how we conduct our business potentially needs to be evaluated on how do we stay nimble and adaptive to integrating the technologies and the potential that they offer to improving our business overall. And then there's capacity around being able to use these solutions, knowledge, utility. Adoption is really about familiarity, and are the tools sufficiently mature? Do they deliver on what expectations are for that? Do they really deliver on an improvement to the efficiency? How do we improve utilization of those tools? So we start then looking at, what are the skills and workforce development that we need to build up and have the right skills available for our design teams, for our operations teams, for our maintenance teams. Or do we have the facilities and the process integration in order to make sure that as those tools come online and become available, that they're adopted and used and really put into place? How do we use investments and partnerships and ecosystem development in order to address the ongoing evolution of technology and close some of those technology gaps that are here today, but might not be there in 5 years or 10 years from now? And then how do we look at collaborations and potentially other industries that are a little bit further along their digital transformation process, and how do we bring in some of those crossovers and how they've integrated into contracting or into management strategies that allow them to sort of have that continuous improvement going forward and use of those digital technologies as they evolve. So lots of challenges and opportunities. And so we also need to really avoid boiling the ocean, so to speak, right? We need to just sort of sit back and collectively recognize and then seize upon the potential that these emerging digital twins and visualization technologies really offer into the marine industry, and consistently and intentionally work them into an evolution of both the technical and business processes at all levels. So from subcontractor to supplier to prime. So under the National Shipbuilding Strategy, Canada is on a journey to revitalize and rebuild our shipbuilding and marine industry. So at Seaspan, we see this as an opportunity, and a unique and exciting one for the rapid evolution needed to meet these challenges and be competitive globally. So thanks everyone, and last slide.